Circular economy is not only about managing waste better, but about redesigning products so waste is prevented from the beginning. With that perspective, we looked at a simple product that almost everyone uses every single day, but rarely questions: the toothbrush. Although small, toothbrushes are frequently replaced, difficult to recycle, and contribute to unnecessary plastic waste. Good morning, Bulaksman, everyone. We are from Group 1, and today we would like to present our circular economy solution called Growback Oral Care. We will show how a simple redesign can transform this everyday product into a more circular and regenerative system. Next. Okay, let's go to this chapter 1. Let's begin with the problem background. Indonesia is currently facing a major plastic waste challenge, producing millions of tons of unmanaged plastic waste each year, with household products being one of the major contributors. Next. Next slide. Okay. One product that often gets overlooked is the toothbrush. It is used 2 to 3 times every day, but typically replaced every 2 to 3 months. This problem is that even though only the brush head wears out, the entire toothbrush is usually thrown away. Next. This creates issues. First, unnecessary material waste, and second, difficult recycling because conventional toothbrushes are made from mixed plastic materials. Even some existing modular solutions only partially solve the issue because while they reduce full product disposal, replacement has still become waste. So this led us to our key question: how can we redesign a commonly used household product like the toothbrush into a truly circular and regenerative system? Next. So this way, we reimagine the conventional toothbrush as an accessible circular product system, while comparing brands in the market to initiate a differentiation. And we can see that existing solutions primarily focus on reducing waste through modularity or material substitution, but not fully create a regenerative end-of-life system, positioning Growback as an accessible next-generation circular alternative. Next.
Okay, moving on to this chapter 2, our startup profile, Growback Oral Care is a sustainable oral care startup focused on developing regenerative personal care products through strict circular economy principle. We based in Bandung, Indonesia, and our corporate mission focus on 4 key pillars, which are: we want to reduce oral care plastic waste and integrate circular economy principle, reshaping sustainable customer habits, and balancing functional performance with emotional and sustainability. Our core vision is to redefine oral care through regenerative and circular product innovation that gives back to the nature. Next. And this, let's take a look at our core solution, which the conventional standard modular toothbrushes on the market only delay disposal, and meaning they still leak microplastic or end up in the landfill. Our solution introduced a paradigm shift from linear consumption to biological regeneration. The product kit is highly optimized, which consisting of 1 reusable premium handle and 5 replaceable blendable brush heads, engineered with the compostable outer structure and seed-infused core once you purchase the product. And here is the product prototype design. This architecture powers our 4-step regenerative flow. Step 1 is use, contains industrial-grade daily oral to the toothbrush head, and step 2 is detach. The user quarterly chain the heads by 2 slot connection, and step 3 is plan. This drop a critical behavioral shift instead of throwing the used head the trash bin. And the 4 is grow. The compostable shaft safely dissolve in moist soil. Next. And this is the technical product architecture. With the first one is reusable handle designed for long-term use to reduce full product replacement. And the second is locking mechanism, maintain zero loose movement and strictly absorb moisture while brushing. Next. And this, to prove engineering feasibility of the biological afterlife, we break down the 3-layer structure of the blendable brush, which the first one is the compostable outer structure. It provides necessary oil-grade durability during use. And the second is the seed core, which we have selected the seed option like mint or basil because they directly reinforce this biological concept of the oral freshness. And the third layer is the bio-based Prizal. This ensures strict medical grade hygiene and optimal stiffness while completely eliminating dependence on fossil fuel plastics. Next. And these are the tools we use to evaluate our position in the broader market ecosystem. The SWOT analysis, with the first one is our strength, include the innovative concept that turns waste into plants, a strong social media branding appeal, and eco-friendly design that reduce plastic waste, and seamless blend of sustainability with enhanced user experience. And our weakness around a high initial product cost compared to the cheap plastic alternatives, advanced and the demands for material optimization and limited initial supply of bio-based resin. And looking outward, our opportunities lie in the rapidly growing consumer demand for sustainable goods, the ability to build a highly predictable recurring revenue stream via subscription model, and vast fire marketing potential. And finally, our external threats include intense competition from established oral care brands, potential consumer resistance and too-firm pricing, and risk of rapidly limitation by corporate giants. Next, finally, our business model maps into highly efficient closed-loop value chain across 5 operational stages, which are the material sourcing, manufacturing, packaging, consumer usage, and end of the life of the toothbrush itself. Next.
Next. Growbacks run on a subscription-based circular business model. Customer buy a starter kit, 1 handle plus 5 brush heads for 180,000 rupiah. Then they subscribe for quarterly refill delivers at 45,000 rupiah per shipment. We partner with PHA Bioplastic supplier, Bamboo Co-ops in West Java, and local herbal seed network. Distribution happens through our own D2C platform, Tokopedia, Shopee, TikTok Shop, and Eco Retail Store. Handles can be returned via Indomaret and Alfamart drop-off point for refurbishment. Next. In terms of financial, our initial capex is 765 million rupiah, covering tooling, equipment, platform development, and working capital. Annual operating costs run at approximately 1.07 billion rupiah, with raw material being the largest driver. In year 1, with 5,000 starter kits and 45,000 subscribers, we project a total revenue of 1.93 billion rupiah, generating a net of 97 million after recovering the full capex investment. This proves the model is financially viable from launch. Next. Our risk assessment identified the top failure modes by severity and likelihood. The two highest risks are hygiene and oral safety standard for the brush head and manufacturing cost exceeding market tolerance. Both are addressed through certified bio-based material, simplified modular design, and the subscription model that distributes cost over time. Next. Looking at our those metrics, Growback's stronger strategies fall into 2 directions. One, on the strength opportunity side, we leverage our unique plant growth user experience to ride the growing demand for interactive sustainability product, and we use our social media appeal to build a subscription-based recurring revenue stream. On the weakness threat side, our most important move is securing BPOM oral safety certification early to preempt regulatory barriers before they become a problem. Next. Our market is segmented geographically in urban centers like Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, and Bali, and psychographically to sustainably motivate customers who align their purchase with their value. Our primary target is eco-conscious Gen Z and millennial age 18 to 20 active on Instagram and TikTok with a serviceable obtainable market is 8.2 million. Our positioning is simple. Growback is the only toothbrush whose end of life grows life, not waste. Next. Growback achieved true circularity across all 3 streams. Upstream, materials are upcycled, PHA from sugarcane waste, bamboo from certified West Java plantation, recycled aluminum from post-consumer scrap. Midstream, manufacturing scrap is recycled back in loop. Downstream, used handles go back through Indomaret collection point for refurbishment. And brush head, biodegradable insole. No waste reach landfill under normal operation. Next. Next.
To conclude, Growback is more than just a toothbrush design. It represents a shift in 3 dimensions: product transformation, business model transformation, and behavior transformation. Ultimately, that shows that circular innovation does not always require redesigning massive systems. Next. Sometimes rethinking a small daily habit can create meaningful environmental and business impact. So brush, plant, and repeat. Thank you so much for your attention.